This video will be a demonstration on how to use the proper link for the podcast module within the CMS. The podcast module, as you can see here on this page, is an easy way to embed your podcast into your page. However, there may be some difficulty in finding the exact URL to use for the podcast. This video will be a demonstration on how to find that exact URL. So let's take this podcast as an example. Once I click the play button, the audio will begin to play, but that does not help us in terms of finding the link that we have to put into the CMS in order for it to play here. So the steps you have to do in order to find that URL is the following. I am using Google Chrome, and within Google Chrome, I'm going to click on View at the very top. I'm going to go down to Developer, and I'm going to click on Developer Tools. It will open a window that may or may not look similar to what you see on my screen. The important thing that you're going to want to do is on the right-hand side, you'll see all of these tabs and windows. You're going to want to click on the one that says Media. Once you click on Media, what you're going to want to do then is click on the play button for the podcast. You'll see that all these links start to generate. You're going to want to find the one that is generally the largest in size. And so I can tell that this link here, the very bottom one, is the one that we're going to want to use. This is a link to the podcast. So with this link here, I'm going to right click, I'm going to go to copy, and I'm going to go to copy link address. Now that I have that address copied, what I can do is I can go back to the CMS, and I'm going to edit this page. Here is the podcast chunk that we're using. And underneath the podcast URL, I'm going to delete or add in. And now I'm going to right click and I'm going to say paste. And that URL that we copied, you can see the big long string here. The one that we copied from here is now pasted into this URL, and I'm going to click on save. Once I've done that, I'm now going to publish the page. And so this page, as we see it here, if I click play, it doesn't work, but if I refresh this, now that I've updated the podcast link, it's now playing.